Brian Cottone, LVC class of 2009, is one of the most decorated defensive players in LVC football history. He became the first Dutchman to be named MAC Defensive Player of the Year and earned all-conference first-team accolades as a senior after 2 consecutive second-team recognitions.
I recruited Brian. I was actually Brian's recruiter out of Lansdale Catholic. Lansdale Catholic had won a state championship his senior year, and I watched film, and Brian was by far one of the best players I'd seen in that class. And what I didn't realize is that Brian in the Eastern Conference Championship broke his leg and was not able to play in the state championship game. And when I met with him at the high school, I thought we had a great connect. And when he made the decision to come to LVC, I knew we were getting a really special player. He loved to win, he loved football, and he brought like a leadership and an attitude to LVC that I didn't think we really had on our football team at that point. And it proved to be correct. And what I found, even through the recruiting process over the next 4 years, is he had a way of convincing other really good players that LVC was a place to play football. And so he really set the tone for our program in Jim Monis's second stint here at LVC. Brian set the tone for the kind of program we were going to have.
So there are lots to say about Brian Cottone and his career here at Lebanon Valley College, but it really comes down to, there's 3 things about Brian that really stand out to me. And one, he was not only a tremendous athlete. He is a gifted athlete for sure, but he had tremendous work ethic, and he worked tirelessly in the weight room, on the field, doing all the things you need to do on your own to make yourself a great player, and he did that consistently. Secondly, I would say he had tremendous football IQ for a young man that coming to Lebanon Valley as a freshman. He worked at that side of it as well. Studied film, was always around, always wanted to be in the office, always wanted to X and O and take care of that side of it, the mental game of it, especially. But third, I would say that his tenacity and his competitiveness and his will to win was unlike any that I've seen.
In 2008, Cottone played his way onto the D3Football.com All-Region third team after leading the team with 71 total tackles, including 12.5 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. He added 1 interception, 5 pass breakups, and 2 fumble recoveries that season. He played all 40 games over his 4 years at LVC, racking up 316 tackles, 42 tackles for a loss, 8.5 sacks, and 6 interceptions.
I came in 2007, and Brian was one of the leaders on the team. He was a junior at that point in time, and he was in my locker row with him and Will Keeler and Brian Lynch, and those guys were kind of the tempo and the pace, if you will, for both sides of the ball on offense and defense. And they were energetic guys. They were always laughing, having a good time, but they were always serious when it came to work.
When I'd be on the road recruiting, I'll never forget his family would always invite me to come to dinner to the house. Brian would actually be here at college. I would tease him that I was getting more home-cooked meals at his house than he was. But they're just wonderful people and had raised a young man that just became such a great leader for LVC, both on and off the field, and just really proud of Brian that he's getting this recognition today.
And I just want to congratulate Brian Cottone. There's nobody more deserving than him to be in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to him, his family, and welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Just thanks for being a stand-up guy and an even better teammate. So thanks a lot, and well deserved.
The legend, the memories I'll hold near and dear to my heart on the field and off the field, all the headaches we gave Coach Monis along the way. It was such a great ride. This is one of the greatest guys, and I'm so happy for him and so proud of him to be called a brother, to play with him. This is beyond well-deserved. Brian, I love you, man. You my guy. You always will be. Sorry I can't make the ceremony, but I'd be there if I could. I'm out here coaching, trying to coach these guys up. Love you, my guy. Proud of you. Nothing but respect, man.